Cool.
All right, our our incredible game three between our two combatants. Chris on his third race of the night, playing Terran this game.
Yeah, for sure. He's giving Teasy a well-rounded practice, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. Though, so TZ's worst matchup is Zerg, as far as I know, and best is Terran, and Chris's best race is Terran. So this should be good. All
Right.
right, spawning in the bottom right corner from Team Fallen, bottom left corner. God, sorry. Our pink Terran player, FaZe, Chris, whatever you want to call him,
Sweet.
and go ahead.
Oh yeah. Okay, cool. So the top right, I read Protoss. Probably cooking something special up for us this game. Is TZ.
Ooh, slap, 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 slap. So, so we've done a lot of introductory stuff these games. Let's talk a little, slightly more high level for a second. You, Joe, taught us a build many moons ago that we should do against Terran players.
Right. It's been lovingly named. Uh, yeah, you wanna?
The Jobama fuck truck is usually what we call it. Because much like an actual truck, once it gets rolling, there's really no stopping it.
This build is actually worse than it used to be, since they buffed Widow Mines.
Yes.
But at our level of play, I don't think it matters.
Nope. Yeah, I definitely don't think it does. So, do you wanna outline basically what we're expecting to see from Tzilla?
Sure. But real quickly before we do, I just want to mention that there's also a car alarm going off. Okay, so sorry. Yeah, so from Chris, we actually saw gas before barracks, so he has something special planned, probably Reapers. And yeah, all right, back on track, right? So from TZ, what we're expecting, if everything goes his way, he's going to make 2 forges, which let him upgrade his units, and he's going to get those really early on. And then once his units don't die very easily, he's going to make a lot of gateways, make a lot of units, and attack, and kill all of Chris's shit faster than Chris can kill his.
Specifically with Zealots and Archons,
Mhm.
is the units we're expecting to see from Tzilla. Oh, does Chris have vision? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he saw it. He saw it. Trying to be sneaky. That's okay. Definitely there's the Reaper. Reapers are fast units with guns that can run around on the map and really make your day annoying. They can jump up cliffs. They're really quick. They kill probes in 3 shots.
Yeah, for sure. 3 shots?
3 shots, I believe.
Okay. I guess I never counted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little bit confused about what Chris has chosen to do. Maybe it's just because he's hasn't played in a while. But he went for gas first, and then made a Reaper, and then pulled off of gas.
I mean, I think that he wanted the scout, and then he's going for this fast expand here.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best I can come up with for that, because it does kind of make sense. He really wants the minerals. He really wants to get his economy up, get himself on 2 bases. That's where he's going to be comfortable.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think he may have even just changed his mind a little bit about what he wanted.
Perfect timing on the push for.
Yep, very good.
Maybe it's more than 3 shots.
Yeah, I want to say it's a little bit more.
Maybe.
They're so fast that it doesn't matter.
Yeah. And so that basically ends the Reaper harass.
Yep.
He traded his Reaper for a probe, so in the resources lost column, Tzilla's winning, I guess.
Yep. So, from TZ, we see 1 Forge. We'll expect to see another one, and a Nexus. So, mission is a go, it looks like.
Yep. Well, we were discussing before, his supply block though, we were discussing before this game, earlier today, that it's possible that he should change the build order a little bit to get an early forge and then a couple gateways, because the early single forge will allow him to protect himself from things like Reapers, and specifically Widow Mines in case Chris tries to drop, but getting some extra gateways out will make his defenses less tenuous if Chris goes for an early attack.
Yeah, you're right. If you go really greedy and get the double forges, you have to be really careful about your unit control.
Yeah.
If you mess up even slightly, you can just lose the game really fast. So I guess
Exactly.
he's just hedging his bets a little bit.
Exactly. I think, and that comes from I was playing with Lanier last night, and Lanier does like 6 Raxes, so there's some pretty dicey points in this build where the only thing you really have to defend is like a couple Zealots and your Mothership Core,
Hmm.
and you really need to leverage that. So, but this Reaper is only going to be able to do so much. Chris is mostly using it to be annoying. He gets scout information,
Yep.
but like it's not going to be able to do a ton of damage.
He hasn't seen the Forge, but I guess that's not really a giveaway. Although I would like TZ to start the upgrade pretty soon.
Yes,
What?
I agree with that.
Oh, he's waiting for both Forges, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he must have been. So, alright, what do we have for units here? On the unit counting station, they're almost dead even, which makes Chris's income, I believe, a little bit higher because he has mules.
Hmm. We can see Chris is obviously really comfortable with Terran. You can almost always just tell how comfortable a Terran player is by how his buildings are placed. Like I know when I play Terran, I off race and my buildings are just like all over my base, and I don't
Same.
have space for anything, and it's terrible. But you look at Chris, and he's got like really clean lines for his production. His units aren't going to get trapped, and like his supply depots are in order, and it's like he's playing the game that he wants to play right now.
Yep.
So he's comfortable.
Research.
I wish I could see the hotkeys here. I don't think all his buildings are hotkeyed together, but that is something I see Terrans do from time to time.
It looks like they are. He has 5 units on his hockey 5, or 5 buildings, so that
Yeah.
would make sense.
Yep. So you just kind of tab through them.
Hmm.
He's also getting +1 upgrades, so I'm wondering where's Stem right now. I wonder if he's gonna go for a combat shield timing attack.
Yeah, I don't know. He just scanned and saw the double forges, so
Does he have Stem already?
yes, he does.
Yes, he does. Oh, I finally figured out how to see upgrades.
Oh man,
It's G.
they both actually went for double upgrade builds. Look, Chris has 2 engineering base.
Yep. Yep. So it's definitely looking at the unit counting station. We have 5 Zealots to 17 Marines. That Mothership Core is going to be all the difference.
If the Time War plans.
Yeah, or just the Photon Overcharge.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think that'll buy him plenty of time. He's got 3 gateways now. Yeah, this is literally exactly what we talked about. He's got 3 gateways now, which we postulated would give him enough production combined with the Mothership Core to fend out off most early aggression.
Hmm. So the thing is, do you think how many gateways is TZ gonna wait for before he goes?
He's gonna
Or
go
actually,
up to 8.
go up to 8. Okay,
gonna go
I
up
think
to
this
8.
is actually gonna work out really well for TZ, right? Because he should be throwing down his additional gateways like right about now, and Chris is gonna attack into that.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if TZ gets caught outside, but like before he's ready,
Yeah.
like right now they're even on upgrades when they shouldn't be, right? Like
Right.
like TZ should be ahead, but he's
Yep.
not.
No,
And-
that's a scary army Chris is coming with, and Chris is gonna snipe some pylons, and that's gonna supply block TZ at literally the worst time.
Yep.
But I think Tzilla, I should have been checking his vision. Well, he's gonna know what's coming. He's attacking this pylon, so we're gonna see if both players get creative here.
This is very good. He lands the photon overcharge. He's got the charge on his zealots.
Ooh, good, great feedback. Great
Yep.
feedback. Chris
He's
is
gonna hold this off, no problem.
Yeah, Chris is microing really well, but TZ lost a couple zealots. Chris lost the medevac, which is a big deal.
Yep. And now the gateways are coming down. They're a little late, but
Yeah.
it's good that they're coming down nevertheless.
Yeah.
As long as Chris doesn't start making Widow Mines, this is a very winnable game. Also, Chris hasn't started his 2-2, so TZ's gonna have a very strong. He's gonna have a 2 upgrade lead.
Here comes a drop. The drop could do a lot of damage, but oh, he's got these photon cannons here already. So this drop is. Oh, actually, he's going to lose his double archives. He doesn't even notice. He's not even responding to it.
Yeah, he is. He made 2 zealots.
Well, I don't know what that's going to be now.
I think. Yeah, you're right. He's gonna lose it.
Yeah. But so close.
But
So
he's gonna get.
close.
Oh, he just
No
barely missed
way.
the attack.
Oh, Chris should have target fired it. Chris, oh my god. 23 health on that building. And he
Mhm.
saves it. That's a huge pickup for him, and just unlucky for Chris.
I bet if I were Chris, that supply depot right there, the one misplaced supply depot would be driving me nuts.
Yeah. Well, I also think Tzilla, oh, he's going to lose that probe, which is going to make Chris, I think he's safe, because he probably thinks that probe was the one that's supposed to throw down the pylon.
Yeah. So TZ's got to go soon, and he recognizes this. I would really like for him to remake the. Oh, the Temple Archives didn't die.
Yeah.
Oh,
23 health.
I completely missed that. Yeah.
Yep.
So this is TZ's time to go, right? Like the Widow Mines are just now coming out.
Yep.
So he's got to go before there are too many of those. But he has a 2 upgrade lead right now.
Yep.
And his army's really good against just Marines. So
Even
this is
though,
the time to go.
yeah, he needs to go. Actually, Chris has a pretty significantly sized army.
Hmm.
He has a supply lead. Oh, TZ needs to like, even with such a small force, like he can catch that. Like that's not a good position.
No,
That's not a
this
good fight to
is a
take.
terrible fight.
That was the worst. That was actually the best thing that could happen to Chris. That's
So half of TZ's army is these Archons over here, just chilling.
oh. Yeah, that's tough. I think this is gonna be very odd.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris is just gonna go. It's gonna be a base trade, and Terrans excel at base trades.
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't know. With the cannons, I think, and the 2/2 zealots, I think he can actually hold at home. It's possible.
It's definitely. Oh wow. Oh
Oh,
wow.
and the Widowmine actually hits a bunch of Chris's own units. Wow. I think with another warpin or two, if he's careful, he might actually be able to do it.
Yep. It's gonna be very close.
And he's gonna get the Overlook command.
Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at those zealots. Yep.
Yeah, I think TZ might actually do it. The thing is, Chris does have a 3rd base here, so like the game won't end.
Nope. But that was a very tough. I think also TZ's probably gonna lose this Nexus.
But he likewise has a 3rd base that he can transfer to.
So it's very tense, but I don't think the game's gonna end here.
No,
I think the question will be, does Tzilla realize that Chris has a 3rd base?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Here comes the drop. See, this is where Chris's experience in the Terran play is definitely helping him. He's making those units work for him despite the upgrade disadvantage.
Yeah, I think they're actually even on upgrades now. But yeah, you're right. He's it's the same thing that we said before. Like TZ's stuck defending while Chris is kind of setting the pace in the game.
Yep. That was an incredibly interesting salvo. Tzilla once again, a building that survives in the rain.
Yeah, I was just about to say the same thing. I don't know how I feel about this Warfin.
I don't think it's gonna do it.
Yeah.
I think that if the upgrades were still uneven, it would be good. But I think that with even upgrades, the bios are I definitely think that Tzilla just has to be careful that these little attacks don't nickel and dime him.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think he's got the right idea. He's making a Robo. I bet he's gonna go into Colossus, and he's making a Dark Shrine. So he's just like he's spreading. He's diversifying his tech. He's also got like so many Archons.
Yeah, and Archons do extra damage to light and are very strong against
Chris is gonna have the upgrade lead though for a change though pretty soon. If he waits another like 3 minutes because he spent the money to start his 3/3. So.
Yep, and 3/3 bio is very scary.
It's so scary.
I don't necessarily agree with the Dark Archons. Or the Dark Templar, sorry. Dark Archons don't exist anymore.
I think I agree with you. Like if I were playing this game, I would not have made that choice. I probably would have gone Storm instead. But if we look at like the structures tab, I think there's not a single missile turret.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
But still, he has 2 command centers, and I'm sure he's not spending all his mules perfectly efficiently.
But his 3rd base is a planetary, which means he only has 2 for. Yeah, you're right. Only 2 for scans. So it's if he like splits up those DTs on the initial warp-in, 1 or 2 to the main, 1 or 2 to the 3rd, 1 or 2 to the 2nd.
Yep.
Then things could get really #dicey really fast.
Yep. Definitely. I don't know that Chris saw that warp-in of Dark Templars, and I think hopefully Tzilla noticed that Chris was trying to take a 4th. But oh, he's gonna get it right at the worker transfer. I don't know if that's better or worse.
But look at this. Chris sees 1. And he has another scan, so he might actually be okay.
Yeah. Well, for these 2. So he's. Oh no. Is he not? Why is he not scanning?
I don't know. Hockey problem maybe?
Oh, I think he was trying to deal with the DT with just his workers.
Or maybe he was trying to land this.
Yeah.
There's actually a unit under there.
Is there?
Yeah, there's a Dark Templar.
Huh. Nice. So, and did he just use up all his scans?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes,
so,
he doesn't have any right now.
So that's not going down for a while. That's good for Tzilla, a little respite. But once again, look at the army tabs. Chris is really showing that diamond macro.
Yeah, man, he's pulling through. But by this TC still holding in there. He's been supply blocked, but he's he's getting up to that point where he's got the Archons and he's getting the Colossus and the Thermal Lance, and it's just like, and he already has that giant gateway production from the push he did earlier. So like, it's getting to that point where like, you know, without ghosts, he might be in trouble. I mean, he's going battle cruisers, I
No
guess.
Vikings either. He's
Yeah.
going battle cruisers? Where's his...
He's got a fusion core right here.
He has a fusion core? It doesn't
That
even...
is
He
natural.
has an armory. He has a fusion
No, he's got a fusion core.
Oh, wow. Why doesn't that even... That doesn't show up on the structures tab.
Really?
Oh, there it is. Sorry, it's not lit on the structures tab.
Gotcha.
Sorry. Anyway, okay. Protoss going for a 4th base here. Chris moving out with this army. It's a formidable army, but I don't know that it's formidable enough.
Yeah, I don't think it is.
In the choke it is. In the choke it might be.
Yeah, does TZ have an observer?
I don't think so.
Let's see one.
Yeah, if good pickup. Don't go down that. Oh,
This is the
once again-
fight. Oh, but he has
Wow.
Storm. I didn't know that he had Storm.
Wow, that was such a great storm.
That was excellent.
Destiny would be so mad if he heard me say that. He'd be like, "Oh, it's just an average storm." That was an excellent storm. That single-handedly saved him.
Yeah, I agree. But even so, that was the fight that Chris was looking for. Before they were mostly even on supply, and now Chris is up 3.
Yep.
With the battlecruiser transition happening in the background here.
He's definitely out now, but he doesn't have.
Right, but this is what we were talking about before, right? He's got all the splash damage. He's got the Colossus, the Archons, and the Storm. So no matter how much Chris micros this army, like he's on tier 2 units and TC's on tier 3.
Yeah, TZ's not very microing that well though, and that's gonna hurt him. And he's gonna walk this small force into this.
Like, ugh. Oh, he's gonna lose the Archons. That's like,
Okay, he pulled back. That's God. That's so many zealots.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if that's the best idea.
No,
Chris
I don't. I think I don't think it is either. But I mean, we're gonna find out. I think Chris has a little bit too much, and especially without Storm, I really don't like this fight. He's only got 1.
Yeah. It's.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's. I mean, and Chris is macroing hard. His income is through the roof right now. It's 1.5 times what Tzilla's is.
Yep, he's taking the map. He's up a bunch of bases.
Yeah, I think that Tzilla, he doesn't have any centrally located pylons. All his pylons are hidden, and all his pylons are like put in like secret places, and it's making it really hard for him to just get good warpins.
Mm-hmm. Although if TZ goes now, he could do serious damage because Chris just loaded up 5 medevacs worth of units.
I'm following the medevacs right now.
Mm-hmm. And those are gonna fly. They're queued up to fly right into the cannons, so that could be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think for TZ it's got to be go time.
Yeah, he really needs to go. Oh wow.
Oh, is he gonna get it?
No,
Oh,
I don't think
almost.
so. The worker's fixing it. But Tzilla, he just needs to be a little more decisive, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah, these are going to fly into the cannons, but I don't think they're low enough. He's going to lose his, yeah, he's going to lose a lot of stuff. He's definitely going to lose that Templar Archives.
The good thing is, though, if he has the presence of mind to warp in like Dark Templar, he might be able to handle it.
Yeah, I think he's going to work with Zealots. He is going to take out that base. So there's a
Look at this.
victory there.
He's got Dark Templar here too. This is excellent.
Yeah,
So the question, and he's warping in DTs in his main. He has the right idea.
all right, there we go. Perfect.
So yeah, this is TZ leveraging his tech advantage to say, Chris, you can't be everywhere at once, so I'm just gonna warp in DTs everywhere you are.
That storm.
But yeah, that was
That was beautiful.
right on that, and that one too. Yeah.
The problem is going to be taking out the battlecruisers. He doesn't have anything that shoots out.
I don't think it's gonna be a problem. I think even if TZ loses this entire army here, I think he's still got the game.
I was just pointing out a difficulty.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
And wow, yeah, it's 65 probes to 23 workers. Those splitting those DTs was huge.
Yeah, I agree.
Watching TZ's camera for a second, I think that he's a little bit overwhelmed with places to go. He wants to close out the game and he wants to end the game, but he also really wants to defend his base. That being said, he had some, yeah, he really should get something back from that, I think.
Yeah, Chris finally unfires the production, but
Yeah,
I don't think he's got
the bank.
yeah, I don't think he can. I think like the harass is really good. I just don't think. I think TZ can just keep warping in.
Yeah.
Actually, no, he can't. He doesn't have any power gateways. He has two. But even so, I think like this army at the front is just not going to die.
Yeah. Maybe if both those Archons go down, then eventually the battle cruisers will be a little away. But meanwhile, all of Team ground forces are stacking base. Yeah. I think that Chris can make a fight of it.
I think you're right. And like there are weird like base trading situations where it's like there's a chance he can win, but I don't see it.
Like, Tzilla really just needs to A-move this army into the back of Chris's base, and then just concentrate on surviving.
Yeah, I think you're right. You're absolutely right. And TZ's power, he's doing the right thing. He's looking to power back up his production.
Yep. He also has... oh, and there's the GG. Alright.
Yeah,
Tzilla takes it 2-1 in a nail-biter.
Yeah, that was very well played.
Nice job, both players.